background music and ambience brought to you in part by Midnight Syndicate. Music for the imagination and the perfect musical accompaniment for the Dungeons & Dragons role-playing game. In a world where things are not what they seem, and people are not who they appear to be, where puns run rampant through the streets, and it's hard to tell who the real monsters are. Finally, the culmination of 2 epic campaigns. 3 heroes fighting to keep the world of Euphrae from ripping apart, against 3 villains who conspire to thwart the efforts of Gagme, and where the fate of Tim and Terry hangs in the balance. Now, let's join Sir Thadeus Trebilcock, the wild magic sorcerer, Francis the Lion, the gladiator bard, Malphaedor, the fallen Aasimar Oathbreaker, Ayda, the drow rogue, Nastly, the half-halfling, half-fainting satyr bard, and the rogue warlock Hesh von Eggars, as they each continue in their relentless pursuit of a fool's quest.
So, flashback over to Malphaedor and Thadeus. You guys have your books now. You're leaving the library. Thadeus, the library had a wet floor too, man.
I know. I don't understand what's going on in Cheddar. We were gone for a few months, and now everything's just wet. I don't...
So, you guys leave the library. You're walking on squished foot paths, sidewalks, all the way.
Yeah.
Where,
water everywhere.
Back to the barracks now? Like, what's the plan for the rest of the...
Yeah, I'm just going to go back to the barracks and read. I assume we'll head out for Seaforge in the morning.
Yeah.
To book passage to the shards. So, just head back to the barracks, get something to eat, and go to my room and read.
What is that demon drawing you have there? In the corner.
I'm going to be...
that was a quick illustration of Terry caught in the in-between with the portal on 2 ends.
I absolutely fucking hate it.
The tentacles coming up underneath him and the ethereal beholder.
It looks like a 1790 drawing of a fucking ovary.
Like a
it's terrifying. I hate it. I hate the whole fucking thing.
I'm going to be unequipping my Ring of Protection and attuning the Lucky Hat.
Swapping?
Okay.
So I've got the Lucky Hat, the Amulet, and the Orb of Ooze as my 3 items.
What's a Ring of Protection do again to you?
It gives me a +1 to my AC, but it goes from 13 to 12.
And
so
it saves, doesn't it?
No,
AC.
just AC.
Just AC?
Yeah.
So from squishy to slightly squishier.
Yeah.
Just like the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, jokes.
But now I have this awesome hat.
Hit.
Alright, so you guys call it a night?
Oh, I did a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll probably end up doing the same thing, retiring to my room and perusing through the books I grabbed from the library.
Okay. Alright. So, real quick, how do you guys want to do the books? So let's do our history checks right now and find out if you guys get the information tonight or if you need to continue researching.
Let's roll for 5 fucking
17.
days in a row.
Yeah.
13.
Okay. Thaddeus, you do not get the information you're looking for night 1. So it's going to take a couple more times of, or at least, another night of reading through it. The DC is 15.
Okay.
So, Malphaedor, you did get the information that you were looking for on the First Plane of Hell.
So, in the book that we have from the library, it's more or less reads almost like a National Geographic entry on a foreign country, where it details...
It got the boobies?
Yes, it has first layer of the 9 hells boobies.
The best boobies.
They have bat wings.
Danger boobs. The best one.
the only succubus with like the droopy.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, Avernus, the first plane of the 9 hells, and the book also covers the basics of the blood wars between the Abyss and the demons as they try to acquire territory and are assaulting the 9 hells to gain ground and create more minions for their demonic hordes. As part of the treatment on the blood wars, it details the history of the 9 hells' current ruler, Zariel, who originally was a celestial. She was a watcher, more or less, and was stationed there to watch over the progress of the blood wars to see, just to make sure it didn't go too far one way or the other. But being a warrior spirit, she couldn't resist the urge to enter the fray herself with her followers and minions that she had recruited. But it didn't go well for her, and Asmodeus influenced her greatly. But because of her strength of might and spirit, she usurped the former ruler, and Asmodeus put her in charge. But the reason that Malphaedor was so interested about Zariel is because that is one of the voices in his head.
I got voices telling me what's going on.
All sorts of voices.
Yes.
So that's what you get from your book. You guys wake up the next morning. I guess it's a new morning, so we need to do your scrolls really quick.
Yes. Hopefully everything's not wet.
Yeah.
It's be the exact same rolls.
What do you-
How long does that go?
24 hours.
That was just till the next dawn for him.
Okay,
Yep.
okay.
Was it D6 first?
What was it? Yeah. It was divination.
Mine's
Illusion, divination, and conjuration.
I'm divination.
So yeah, divination first. So roll a d6.
I got a 1.
Ha! Take that.
Oh no!
Roll a d100.
I don't like this.
Random shit goes off in your face.
45.
45. All right, and then roll a d6.
That went bad last time. Got a 2.
Okay. No, so
Is everything fucking damp?
We're in
Is it-
trouble. He chuckled.
Is it a trick? Is it everything under 100 fucking damp?
no, 1 and 2 is good. 1 and 2. This only lasts for 10 minutes.
Ow, no, that means it's terrible.
You wake up and
You're hungover. Well, yeah.
you go to complain about your head hurting from drinking all of the booze, but when you start to speak, the words that you try to speak come out as completely discombobulated babbling.
Oh, I'm still drunk. Cool.
So you're just come flink on Schlangenan.
That's how I speak to other people.
So you cannot speak normally for 10 minutes. And then for 50 minutes beyond that, so for 1 complete hour, you have little glimpses of babbling mixed in with your normal words.
Oh, great. So I'm just having a stroke. Good. Got it. Thanks.
Everything he says has a thought bubble with like all kinds of different symbols and.
Number 1 on the infinite scroll of divination, the bad thing that happens, is you slightly contact Cthulhu's realm. And you roll on the madness table, which is what you did.
Oh, that could have been so much worse.
Oh, and it only lasts for 10 minutes? Oh, you got lucky.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, very lucky.
But 10 minutes in Cthulhu's realm, that's a bad time.
But now you're on his radar.
Well, I don't think so. But I do know now that if I get 1-1, I'm just not going to roll the last one. And be like, all right, cool.
All right, it's illusion time. Infinite scroll of illusion. A 2. Okay, so this changes the appearance of the user to a random NPC. So you now have changed from your current appearance for the next 1 hour to a 30
NPC. Okay.
Yeah, NPC. A 35-year-old female human sailor named Evelyn Montag. She has extremely long, curled, dyed teal hair and green eyes. She has rugged brown skin and stands 5'7".
How long is this going to last?
1 hour.
I dare you to hit
You
on it.
have to talk.
I'm going to stay in my room for an hour.
You don't know it takes an hour. You can't fucking do that. Otherwise, I would do that with the whole voice thing.
Yep.
Just lock the door. These are amazing.
Jesus.
It's the worst part about it. People are like, what would you do if you're this person for a day? Like, you know exactly what
Yeah.
I
For 1 hour.
would figure out exactly what they look like and then go, okay. I either like it more or less than what I have.
All right, and on the infinite scroll of conjuration.
So
His can't do bad things. That's the worst part. He
D6
just gets
first?
shit information.
Rolling. Ooh. 1.
1, yeah, your thing fails for the entire day.
Just get nothing.
Yeah. His is so much better than ours. Like, oh, you just get nothing. Ours, like, you get fucked.
It was like blank for the day. I lift it up like an Etch-a-Sketch and shake it. And really? Oh, okay.
You get fucked on. He just like,
There's-
oh, you don't have any issues today.
There's 5 more scrolls out there. I'm sure he'll get one of them.
One of them better fuck him over.
Okay, so you guys got your scrolls. You wait your hour.
McNastly is stupid as shit, so he's definitely going to leave the room.
Go down to the kitchen.
Yeah. Because he's not
Did
going
he
to talk.
come back from the bar, or did he just pass out?
Oh, yeah, you passed
So
out
I
at the
passed out
bar.
at Ingvald's, yeah.
At Ingvald's.
I'm fucking up. I'm there. So the first thing I wake up to is an angry Ingvald. I'm going to speak absolute
It's like
nonsense.
cuddling in a corner booth with some other drunken.
But no, I'm going to wake up at Ingvald's speaking absolute, just fucking bullshit. And try and wander my way back to Gagme's headquarters.
Okay, you guys all get back to Gagme's. You're all there, and
Even Evelyn.
Evelyn waited her hour. But now you know that can happen while you're out in the real world. So,
Yeah, that'll be fun.
yeah.
Does that happen anytime he looks at the squirrel?
No, just that.
Boy, yes, that could be a thing, right?
No.
Yeah, like you accidentally open the wrong one. Like, I want my scroll of conjure woodland be. Oh, shit!
No. No. It just happens the one time in the morning if he looks at it. Or as soon as he looks at it. Okay. So you guys are good and ready to go to Seaforge, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
I'm a little sad about it. I'm hungover.
This is where the random travel event happens. 18, 19, or 20 for a D20.
Who rolls?
All 3 of you.
All of us.
Oh, we all roll?
Everything is 3 days
All
away
right.
from everything else.
And I'll
Guess
say
what
with
I
the
got?
16.
16. What'd you get?
A nat 20.
I got a 6.
All right. So
Oh, man.
Nat 20, roll on the travel. So another D20 to find out what you get.
A 1.
Ooh.
What?
Okay.
It says 7 on mine, on my screen.
Oh, it is a 7. It looks like a 1 on the dice. But yeah, it is a 7. I looked at the dice, not the little window at
I
the
was
bottom.
like, it tells you what's going
Yeah,
on.
it comes up on the
It tells
log.
me what's going on.
yeah. I rolled a 7.
D&D
Okay.
Beyond is amazing.
So you guys are traveling along the path
A 1, you die.
to Seaforge. And on your way,
A dragon shits on you as it flies overhead.
yes, that's exactly what happens. You figured it out.
Yeah,
A 7 gets you dragon shit.
you ever had a bad time? Well, you've just had one.
Yeah.
There are no major cities between Cheddar and Seaforge, so while you're traveling, you come across a wagon that's pulled off the side of the road. And it's got lettering big lettering, red lettering, pasted on the side of the wagon. And you're still a good ways away, but it appears that the mule, the mule that was pulling this wagon, is no longer attached to the wagon and is just grazing off on the side of the road. And it is lopsided. That is what you can tell from far away as you approach.
One of the wheels has come
the
off.
mule is lopsided, or
I was going to say,
the wagon's
that
lopsided.
is a funny looking mule.
The mule is eating.
yeah.
Damn it,
Got
guys.
like a gimpy leg or something.
Hey, sentence structure is important. Is the mule lopsided or not?
The wagon's lopsided. The mule is eating.
All right. The wagon? He's eating the wagon.
Stop it!
You guys, what do? Remember, these things can be good, bad, or neutral.
Right.
I gawk
What
at-
is? We can't.
He's implying it's neutral, but we're gonna make it bad.
Are we close enough to read the lettering?
Not yet. You're still a ways away. I'm just giving you guys room to prepare before
Right.
you.
Like, how far away?
Like 5 minutes, and you could be within talking.
Like Eldritch
Distance.
Blast range, or
No,
like 5 minutes from.
Just keep moving
Yeah.
until we get close
Okay.
enough to see if anything happens.
Now, do we see anyone around that wagon, or just the wagon and the lopsided mule?
You don't see anyone around as it stands.
when we get about how far would it was 2 minutes away, they still probably wouldn't see us as people, right? They'd still only see our cart.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
All right, but
What's the range on
2
your
minutes away,
fireball?
I'm gonna get out of the cart
120
Okay.
and wander into the woods and walk parallel.
Okay. All right.
And once I get within 200 feet, I'm gonna stealth.
Okay. All right. Roll your stealth roll.
Yep.
What are you other two doing? Just chilling.
Just, yeah, walking straight ahead.
Yep.
Okay.
Riding the cart.
You know, obviously taking note. That's unusual. And just keep walking
Stealth
forward.
is 18.
Okay. Yeah. So you're stealthy AF, and you guys get close enough to where you can read it.
Yep.
Yes.
It says Huey's, Hoagies, and Hummus
Oh,
in big red letters on the
Sandwich
side.
cart.
well, I
All
snuck
right.
up on a sandwich. That's good.
It's a food cart. Is there anyone around it?
No, but the cart it is hollow. It appears to be kind of hollow as you get closer. Like it's almost like it's covered, but the part where it says Huey's, Hoagies, and Hummus looks like it's a window that can be opened up and pushed out.
Okay. Is there like a door at the back end of it, or?
Yep. There's a door at the back end. Yep, but it's closed right now.
Yeah. Considering the state of the wagon, I will approach the wagon and knock on the back.
And you hear a voice from inside go, "Hello?
Everything okay in there?
No? Who's asking? Are you bandits?"
No, I am Malphaedor of Gag Me.
He creaks open the side window.
I make sure he can see the cloak.
He's, I was afraid. I've heard of bandits along this road, so he opens up both windows so that he can see you and let some air in. He's like, I've been cooped up in here for hours. My wheel broke late last night while I was riding, and haven't really seen a lot of people up and down the road today. So it's really nice to see people from Gag Me out here.
Perhaps we can assist you.
Well, yeah. I mean, that would be great. Do you have a spare wheel with you?
Sir Thadeus, are you familiar with the Mend spell?
I was just looking. I do not have that spell.
Oh my god.
Well, fuck. Well, do we have a spare wheel in the cart?
I don't have a spare wheel, no.
No.
We have a cart, though, right?
Yeah, but you don't have a spare wheel.
Damn it.
I have prestidigitation.
You can clean off the wheel,
Or firebolt.
break the other wheel.
Yeah. But no,
How far outside the city are we? Are we still,
You're like
still
halfway
in the city?
between.
Okay.
Oh my god. So we'd extend it by another day or 2 days, basically. I don't have any wheels.
we can
What are my spells?
get to Seaforge and send help, but there's not a whole lot we can do at the moment.
Well, if you get to Seaforge and send help, that would be greatly appreciated. I can close back up and hold off until then, but my concern is, well, all of my Hoagies and Hummus, they're starting to go bad. You know, I don't think they can really last it. I was just in here looking at the rest of my icebox, and it's not looking great. I had planned to be in Seaforge, you know, by today, and I don't think the food's going to last much longer. Can you... I guess, would you like to take some of this with you?
I have Ray of Frost. I can blast his icebox and to keep everything cold longer.
Yeah, that That would be wonderful.
Okay, I'll do that. It's a cantrip.
Nice.
So I'll shoot Ray of Frost at his icebox to keep the refrigeration lasting a little longer.
All right. So you actually, the cantrip, you cast it several times to freeze the multiple different spots of the icebox and get everything that was water frozen back to solid, giant ice blocks. And he's like, I can't believe this. This is amazing. Thank you so much. My hoagies and hummus should be able to last me another couple days now. And this is wonderful news. Thank you so much. Hey, here's some hoagies on the house. And he gives you guys all a couple hoagies each.
Nice.
Much appreciated. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And as soon as we reach Seaforge, we will send whatever aid we can to help your situation.
All right. Well, I'm really happy that I met you guys today.
Fairly well, citizen.
All right.
As he still hasn't noticed me, because I am stealthed, I will, as we're starting to walk away, jump out of the woods and steal a hoagie.
Scared the shit out of me.
He gave us hoagies. Why are you stealing from him?
No, whatever hoagie's trying to hand to you guys. I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
So a random goat man steals a small goat man.
Hoagies here.
Steals a hoagie and goes running by.
Yeah, and then I'm going to disappear immediately back into the other side of the woods just to fuck
Gonna
with this guy.
animate object on a bunch of hoagies. It's all floating around Fantasia style.
I got a 16.
Yes, you did.
Yep,
Exactly that.
I break my
Klepto.
stealth, steal the hoagie back into the woods with the hoagie.
Klepto.
Who did you steal the hoagie from? Malphaedor or Thadeus?
Thaddeus.
Of course. So he's in the middle of handing a bag out, like a brown paper bag with a hoagie in it, and
I would like to cast Fireball into the woods.
I'm stealth. You have to find out where I'm at.
Darkness.
Doesn't matter.
oh
Cast it
shit.
into darkness.
It's got a 30-foot range. I can cast it where I saw you last.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Dodge that fucker.
All right.
All right.
Well, you
Got
guys
that.
all get one inspiration.
All right. Woohoo.
I have so much inspiration. Where's it at?
I don't. I was.
I used it all.
Yeah, I think you guys all used all of it in.
Yeah,
In the vault.
the finale. Or
Yeah,
the
we had a
vault.
bad time.
Yeah. So you guys are all back to one inspiration.
No, I think
Yeah.
didn't you give us one last time?
Nope.
Nope.
No inspiration yet in season 4.
Nope.
All right.
So you guys continue on to Seaforge. Seaforge, if you recall, which I guess I should probably just do it anyway because
You know
a
we
lot
don't.
of people. Yeah, I was gonna say that a lot of people didn't listen to season 1, but you know what? We'll just call you guys out.
We
don't
forgive you,
remember
but you should really listen to season 1. It's amazing.
I mean, honestly.
The audio quality isn't
Oh no!
great.
It's all remastered.
I mean, we're funny as fuck, but like,
It's great.
Seaforge is a minor settlement. It's a shipping settlement with almost all the housing located on the docks. There's no upscale section of Seaforge, as wealthier individuals all tend to live in cheddar. The halfling judge here is someone that you've all met before, which is halfling judge Hista Elian. Lillian? Whatever. And she works closely with her coin master, Elena Tella. There's not much to do here unless you're trading, working the docks, or about to travel by ship somewhere. There were 4 inns in the settlement, though. Only one is considered quality, while the rest are more designed to cater to thirsty sailors and traders. Yeah, the cat is trying to be in the podcast. Shut up, Nibbles.
you
All right.
think she's sitting directly behind me. She won't let me look at her.
Yeah.
There was a cat.
Standing behind me.
So
Over there now. Good. She was earlier.
I see what you did there. All right, so there were the 3 poor inns that were here in town were the Cracked Mug, the Fancy Frog, and Bruh. Bruh was the name of a inn. It was actually a longer name, but a big chunk of the name fell off, and the only 3 letters that remain are BRU. And then the one where you guys stayed, where Malphaedor stayed in season 1, which was the Seaforge Inn. That's the one where Ingvald jumped through the window and did the superhero landing.
That was awesome.
And
Surprised we didn't stay at Bruh. I remember a reason behind that.
yeah. And
The letters that fell off were Heim, so it was Braheim.
the inn owner for the Seaforge Inn was Abigail, and she was a human. And
Was.
last time you were here.
So is Abigail still there?
Well, you guys are just coming.
Yeah.
Oh, no, she's a fucking vampire now or something.
That's Kistra. Have we arranged for transport, or do we need to arrange transport?
You need to arrange transport. Yep.
What time of day is it?
It is. You guys traveled. It's about midday coming into town. So
Okay.
you really wouldn't need to. I mean, there are. You could book passage and not have to spend the night if you didn't want to.
So I'm inclined to just head to the dock.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
Okay.
I'm inclined to head to the nearest bar.
Well, we'll pass right by it, so you can.
So stop
We'll go
for
see about
drinks.
a boat, and you can.
If we time this
wet your
right,
whistle.
we can leave him at the bar.
Yes, we could.
Like
I
I said
season
before,
4, he's up for a character change.
No, I got one season 3. He's the season changer. He didn't do it this time. I don't know what's going on.
Well, I mean, he is immortal now, so.
Yeah.
Okay. So this actually works out great. So which bar do you go to?
Go to bro.
Well, bruh does sound really enticing. You said there's Cracked Mug, bruh, or the
Frosty Frog or something.
Frosty Frog.
Was that it?
There,
Is that what it is?
Fancy Frog.
Fancy Frog.
Damn it.
yeah, the Cracked Mug,
Frosty Frog actually makes more sense, but it's fine.
the Fancy Frog, and Bruh. They're the 3 dive bars, and then the Seaforge Inn has a nicer
You
bar.
know what?
Why do I think that everybody in Bruh has like a New Jersey, Jersey shorts?
We'll play the dice game. Bruh is 1, Seaforge 2, Frog 3,
Cracked Mug 4.
Crack Mug 4. I went to Seaforge.
Thank you for listening so far. A Fool's Quest will return shortly after these messages. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hey, thanks for listening so far. This portion of A Fool's Quest is brought to you in part by...
Who knew? Wait, what? Who knew works when someone asks you a question you don't know the answer to, and answers it for you, disguised as your voice.
Oh, wow.
Just download the app, and it detects when you're feeling stupid, based on your body's biorhythms. It then searches for the answer, and comes up with a response on your behalf. Who knew?
Man, I could totally use one of those. Hey, thanks again for listening, and don't forget to rate and review on your favorite podcatcher. You can also find our Patreon at patreon.com/A Fool's Quest. You can find bonus episodes, exclusive art, early access to episodes, private Discord status, and so much more. And right now it's time for a Patreon Spotlight Shoutout. Today, we'd like to recognize our good friend Lamb Sauce, our favorite leprechaun from the Emerald Isle. When she's not chasing the unicorns out of her yard, she loves to draw, take long walks in the park listening to our show, spends time chatting with us in Discord, and is prone to fall asleep if you read her a good bedtime story. Fun fact. So let's hear it for Lamb Sauce! Don't forget to check out our second show, Ethereal Embrace. You'll be happy you did. And the information for all of this and so much more can be found on our website at www.afoolsquest.com. While you're there, you can find a lot of links for some really cool things and other ways to interact with the cast and crew and get yourself some cool gifts for your friends and family.
Yeah.
So, without further ado, we will get back to the villains.
Let's join the drow rogue Ayda, the gladiator bard Francis the Lion, and the rogue warlock Hesh von Eggars as they conspire together to thwart the progress of those gag-me fools. Beware, there be villains here.
You guys are still in ICEA. Hesh, you just purchased the Rod of Lordly Might for 1 copper. and then switch back into Hesh from the flautist.
I wasn't actually the flautist, you see. I was pretending to be the flautist.
Ayda, I'm not sure if you still wanted to make your way through ICEA and find a stroller for baby Carlos. I know that was originally on your agenda. I can't remember now. But you have...
Okay, so I've never been in an ICEA before, but I've heard not so raving reviews, so I guess I'm just going to be wandering around looking for an associate to help and never find anybody, let alone any strollers.
Go ahead and make a survival roll of 14 to see if you somehow stumble upon the stroller area.
3. So I find nobody, yeah.
You find no humans and you find no strollers, and you and Carlos are just wandering the aisles of this ICEA right now. What are you other two doing?
Heading to Jess. Heading to Ayda.
Yeah. I'm still just eating free samples.
The finger prawn?
Meatballs.
That's right.
Finger prawn and pretzels.
Yeah, so do you want me to do, like, some sort of investigation, or can I just find them, or how do we want this night to go?
Well, Francis is exactly where he said he was going to be since you guys walked in. You all split up and he just kind of stayed at the food table. So you could probably find him there without doing a roll. But Ayda went and got lost in the aisles of ICEA. So if there's one thing you two are good at, it's tracking her. So
right.
If you'd like...
Yes, all we got to do is look for food.
I need an associate who speaks Elven to take the call on line 2, please. An associate that speaks Elven to take the call on line 2. I can't understand a word this woman's saying.
All right. So first and foremost, Hesh will find Francis the line. When he finds him, he goes, "Hey, Francis. I do have
I'm
something."
Francis.
The lion.
The lion.
I have. I got you. It was your birthday, like yesterday, right?
Sure.
Christmas is somewhere around there, right? I don't know. In any case, I might have found you something special, something you can use to your liking. You interested?
Oh. Well, of course I am. I like special things. What have you got for me here?
And in a very like, hey kid, want to buy some drugs type of situation, open up like one of my jacket sides, one of my coat sides, and just like show the top half of the rod, if you know what I mean.
Oh, appears to be some sort of flanged device. Interesting.
I'm going to close my jacket once more and say, it's the rod of the Lordly Mind, and it has lots of different buttons and doodads.
I can see why you thought of me. I am mighty.
Now, here's the thing, is I'm going to give this to you, but you might want to keep it under wraps until we leave ICEA. I did buy it. I do have the receipt. So
of
I'll
course
give that to
you do.
And I pull out the receipt and I'll show him.
Oh, you
Yes.
actually do.
No.
Does it say 1 copper?
I mean, listen, it was a steal. So I'm going to hand him the receipt, and then I'm going to hand him, in a very inconspicuous way, just slide him the rod. I have no idea how to use it by any means, but it is pretty. And it was the most expensive thing I could find.
I am going to take it and tuck it in my backpack. Or I'll just hide it behind my bagpipes.
Backpack.
What does this lordly rod of lordly might look like?
So imagine, if you will, a dark lightsaber handle. It's like a long... They have those, right?
Yeah.
A long metal cylinder with like primarily gold plating, but with like some silver like lace designs around it. And then you said how many buttons were on there? 6?
Yep.
Instead of having the like singular button that you hit on a lightsaber, it has like way too many. Like someone who was trying to do a universal remote for lightsabers, but they didn't understand how they were supposed to work. and for some reason, it never made the lightsaber come out. So now it's just like a bunch of jewels, like bedazzled into this otherwise finely crafted, elegantly made metal cylinder. I
like it. So that's what you hand over.
How does attunement work? I have to cuddle with it all night or something?
Yep.
I think it's an hour.
You gotta No, you gotta snuggle with it all night. You gotta curl up in your bed with it.
Is it a long
Wrap
rest?
your arms around it. It's like like a body pillow, really. You just wrap yourself around it in a loving embrace and give it a little kiss goodnight. You know, like you do.
As one does.
As one does. You hum to it.
Normally I wouldn't, but I am an actor.
Okay.
So I do declare and definitely reckon that it might be time to grab Ayda and leave before we wear out our welcome. Yeah.
Yes, we can usually find her pretty easily. I think we've just got to, I don't know, look for something else. The music section here. I'm gonna search for the music department, or you know, instruments and whatnot.
All right, you're gonna need a survival check of 14.
I made it. I rolled a 17 plus 1, 18.
So you make your way to the music department, and Ayda's not there. She's right now in a different department looking at curtains, and but you do make it to the music department. So is there anything specific you're looking for there?
To be specific, I'm looking at curtains and pool floaties because ICEA doesn't make any sense.
I will probably find like a drum set and just play an awesome solo or something real quick. I like to play.
Is Carlos within 100 feet of me?
Let me make a random roll for that. No, he's not.
Well,
what happens if he's not?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
If he
can sense him if he is.
If he is, I can both talk to him telepathically and close my eyes and see through his eyes.
Yep. No. For some reason he is farther than that away in the curtains department.
All right.
4 stories above you.
I have an idea, Francis the Lion, if that is your real name.
Oh, it isn't.
It is now. And I snap my fingers, and then I snap my fingers, and Carlos is with me. And I say, she'll have to come to us now.
Perfect. And so it's all gnomes here, right?
That's actually better for me, so go ahead and you keep Carlos.
It's
already done.
Is it all gnomes here? Are there
It's mostly gnomes, but there was a turtle that cashed out Hesh.
Ah, that's right.
For the
now, the furnishings and whatnot, are they, gnome-sized?
Most of them are, yes.
So we all kind of stick up above most of the shelves?
Yeah.
I'm going to climb up on top of, I don't know, the stool at that drum kit.
Okay.
And just take a look around. And does it spin, the stool? I assume it spins. Just give me a little twirl here.
Makes
my
way
hand
too
above
much
my
noise.
eyes.
Way too much noise exerting. Like it's way harder than it should be.
The stool's super squeaky.
Also, the drum set was like a child-sized drum set. So
right, it's for gnomes.
Yeah, it's for gnomes.
Oh, perfect.
So yeah, go ahead and make another check. What do we think? This one, perception. See if you can.
Can I aid him? Help him?
Yeah, you're spinning the chair.
Nice.
So that gives me advantage, right?
Yeah.
Good, because my first roll was a 2. My second was 15.
Okay, so you do see Ayda very far away, trying to compare the colors of a pool floaty to a curtain right now and see if they match. And
I'm actually looking around, not seeing anybody, and they've got a shower model set up there. And of course, I'm going to test this bad boy out. So, it's a little gnome size, shower, so it's only washing my knees down. But that works for me.
Joke's on them, you're into that.
So that's what Francis sees.
Well, I think I'm just gonna just nail the cymbal on that tiny drum set as hard as I can until she looks over. Just clang, clang, clang.
I'm totally in my own world, not paying attention whatsoever, pulling my undergarments from my sack and washing them in the water, looking around in front of me, see if I find anybody. There's no one helping me, so...
Well, I've found her, but she seems a little busy. We might be able to get there before she finishes.
Let me just see where she's at. Do I have to climb up to see her, or can I just, like, move in between the shelves and see her?
Well, the shelves are still kind of a little bit tall, even for gnomes, so you'd have to stand up on the stool.
Alright. It's my
I'll
turn.
step down.
My turn, uppies.
I'll step down.
I'll get up. No, look.
Careful, it's spin.
Well, a little bit.
Be careful, Daddy.
Shut it! This is why your mom left. Alright.
Not so tall.
Point at Ayda and be like, finger gun. Ayda, I done finger gunned you. Turn around.
Fuck, this is embarrassing. Trying to look around for
waving like a kid, like trying to flag their
I'm
favorite
gonna
person.
yell as loud as I can, like, how long have you been watching me?
I will yell back, for quite a while!
Fucking pervert!
Why are you yelling when you're finger gunning each other?
No, we stopped that. We stopped that as soon as she yelled.
He startled me, like, with the finger gun. I knew he was, like... I knew he could see me, so... Yeah, I'm screaming. There's no
Should we come to you, or you coming to us?
Just fucking stay there. Fucking wasted the last.
So are we coming to you then?
No, stay there.
We're at the drums.
Okay.
Francis, hit him again. I don't think she heard us.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pick up a loot off the stand there and
Hesh is gonna keep
start
waving.
Start playing Stairway to Heaven.
Pointing down where we are, just waving real frantically and pointing down.
As you pick up the loot, you realize that there's a sign where the loot was hanging that says "No Stairway."
Damn it!
And
denied.
And go ahead and
it's a performance check.
It's nobody that works here really wants to be here, so they really just don't give a shit what you're doing to their stuff right now. They're just like, all right, this is fucking ICEA. Go to town, whatever.
Only at ICEA.
The only person you see right now walking around is somebody with a platter with finger prawn.
Oh, hey, bring that platter.
Yeah, I'm hungry. And
I haven't tried those yet.
I hop down because I'm hungry.
These ones are on toothpicks, so you can.
It's extra fiber.
You're not supposed to eat. You know what? No, that's fine.
It's like the stick bits are crunchier than the rest of it. They poke the cheeks from the inside.
Well, sir,
supposed to do.
The pokey bits are to clean your teeth like this, and he pulls a dirty one off the platter and picks his teeth with it. That's how you get the prawn
Wait,
out.
You just keep them on the same platter with the.
Like Hesh just spits out 5 of them.
Ew.
I didn't sign up for pre-used sticks.
Hesh, you take 1 point of damage for splinter in your teeth damage.
A little splinter in your gums.
I will remember this wrong. What is your name, server?
Am I walking up just now? Because I hope so.
Yeah, this is when you get here finally.
So I hear him saying that, like, what the fuck are you getting into now? Can we just leave?
Look, I just need to know his name. That's all.
No, you don't.
Just one, just the first name.
No, you
Just,
got what we need,
what's your
right?
surname?
Can we just go?
It's fine.
I want to get out of here. I've been
This
wandering
close.
lost for 2 weeks. Where have you guys been?
2 weeks. Well,
Hey,
Just playing the
Carlos,
drums
didn't
over
know what
there,
to
and
do.
there's these prawns. I believe.
One hour here is 78 years in the real world. How long have we been gone?
Okay, I'm pretty sure that Ayda wanted to talk to you guys about buying those things for 300 gold, 7 of them.
Right. Back on track, shall we, boys? We have a mission. Don't you remember anything?
I shoo the person away. Get out of here.
It's okay,
Go
I
on,
already
get.
paid him 5 gold to get lost.
Get out of here.
Before he leaves, he picks your toothpicks up off the floor and puts them on the platter.
Alright, guys, I got some information you guys might want to know.
Fanny bangers.
Got a lead on some boot scooting boogies. We're gonna boogie like hell. Alright. For each boot scooting kit, it's 35 gold. Or 5 gold per demo kit. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Anyway, one set of these guys will be 50 gold, and it takes 2 days to prepare. Now, we need like 7 of these bad boys, so we're looking at spending 300 gold, and it'll take them 4 days to prepare.
I think we can come up with the funds. We do have...
15,000 gold.
Yes, all that money.
That's my inheritance.
Shouldn't be a problem, I don't think.
Absolutely not.
All right.
So what's the plan?
We gotta meet up with Bubba.
Okay.
He runs the fanny banger shop.
Of course he does. His name is Bubba.
You got a purty mouth.
You got that from Pepper, by the way, while you guys were running into town, so I'd say her word's pretty good. We should probably check it out. Let's get the fuck out of the store.
Alright, sounds good to me.
I tried, not to make eye contact with you guys for at least an hour, 2 hours, whatever it takes. You saw my unmentionables.
I'm like petting Carlos just the whole time, just staring at you, trying to get eye contact.
I'm doing the same, but
petting.
with my bagpipes.
You're just petting the bagpipes.
I'm just kicking dirt. Watching my feet. Fucking embarrassing.
We should all go together to buy these so as to you not getting lost for another 2 weeks.
That'd be a great idea.
Interdimensional portal. Porter? That is ICEA. Alright, let's go.
Okay, so you guys are on your way over to the wax department to talk to Bubba about buying the boot scoot and boogies. The wax department was called Legs and Pits.
Because of course it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's head on over there.
What's Bubba look like?
Bubba looks like a gnome. He's kind of a chubbier gnome, a little bit stocky for a gnome. Almost looks a little bit more like a dwarf, but you can tell he's got the gnome features still. And yeah, you see him come up, or he sees you come up. Is what I meant to say. Well, howdy, y'all.
Well met there, bud. My compatriot told us we need to get some boot scooters, maybe little bogies.
Boot scooting boogies. We can get that. Are you doing the full wax kit? The demo kit?
Listen, are your parents here?
Goddamn.
We're talking about buying some explosives. I think we should speak with a grown-up.
Well, my parents have passed on. It's just me here now.
Oh, an orphan, is it? Well, I guess it's fine if you use explosives. No one loves you anyway.
Dear Lord.
God.
That's harsh. It's very harsh, Francis. You should be nicer to people that deal in explosives.
Hey, Bubba, is it? Can I see your fingers? Let me see your hands. Just
how high can you count?
All 10 digits if you have them.
He holds up his hands, and he's definitely missing 2 fingers off his hands.
8, then. Okay.
Right.
Well,
he earns an honest living, folks.
Indeed. All right. Listen, little Bubba. We need to buy your, explosives.
Yeah. How many are you needing to buy now?
4? Teen.
4?
Hey, wait, Ayda talked to him before. Ayda, just
4
tell
days
him
worth.
that you're confirming the sale that you had previously spoke of, so we can get the fuck out of this hellhole. Please.
Oh, you don't like this situation?
Look,
Keep going, Francis. Keep going.
this is the only thing that's alright. We are about a taint hair away from becoming the most wanted in this place.
Bubba. Please pardon my companions here. They're fucking idiots. Let's talk business. I'm here to get 7 sets of your boot scootins. And it better be a boot scootin' boogie. Now, the previous price that I was quoted was $300. Perhaps we'll give you 4 if you can make it in 3 days.
And some prawns.
Well, I think that is probably doable. With an extra 100 gold, I could probably hire on a couple more of the townsfolk to help out with putting together the explosives. So I think that's a fair price.
Thank you, Bubba. It's been a pleasure. I'll reach out my hand. And he sticks out his hand with the 2 missing fingers, and I just kind of pull my hand away. Nah.
Boy Scout handshake.
You grown-ups are mean people.
I'm sorry, that's my bad. And I stick my hand out.
He shakes your hand, and he pulls out a ledger and writes out a receipt for 7 boot scootins in 3 days for 400 gold.
I'll pay him.
Alright.
Alright, now everybody grab onto the tether and follow the breadcrumbs so we can get the hell out of here. Everyone hold hands, do not get lost, do not wander.
Maybe that's why that child is lost in here.
Carlos is dropping breadcrumbs. He's leaving a trail. We need to get rid of him.
Breadcrumbs is like code. It's just beholder shit. Just don't separate in it.
The only code I know is thieves can't. You're speaking in tongues.
It's just the shit emoji.
It's
It's just
emoji, yeah.
a singular eye and then the poop emoji.
Don't step in that now, y'all. So, survival checks to get out of here.
God damn it.
Well,
I'm not going to be counting on me at all.
I got a 13.
I got a 15.
Seamus, roll with advantage because you have keen mind.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
18 total.
Okay, so with 2 successes out of the 3 of you, you guys make it out of ICEA just fine. And you're back out into the light of day and out of this rotating maze of the department store.
This concludes this episode of A Fool's Quest. Join us next time for more fun and daring adventure. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to like, subscribe, review, and comment on your favorite platform to listen to A Fool's Quest.
Yay!
While you're there, you can follow all the links to our Discord and... While you're there, you can follow the links to our Discord, our merch store, and a bunch of... Holy shit, I suck at this today.